I'm live.
Good on YouTube, yep.
Yeah, I usually use the peppermint joint, but they got an almond joint. Motherfucker banging.
Who is by?
Dr. Brenner's or something like that. Man, leave me these shit out.
Listen, man, we good to go? Yeah. Welcome to the Bro Show, everybody. A little dragging behind the damn tired as fuck, man. Work last night, work this morning. Whoa.
Yeah, already. It's your boy Samuel Speaks.
It's your boy Rob King in the building with the boy Big Tone. Samuel Speaks. The Bro Show is in effect.
Oh, man.
We're gonna kick it off, man. First of all, how was everybody weekend, man?
Shit, mine was good. My birthday was Saturday. Chilling.
Yeah, how was that Wu-Tang shit, man?
That shit was out of chain.
Yeah, that shit was hitting, man.
That shit was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was Nas, De La Soul, and Wu-Tang.
Oh man, that's some good shit.
How did De La Soul do?
It was
a 50-year joint.
It was just Plug One and Maceo, and then Talib Kweli came out. Yo, rocked out though, you know what I mean? And that's crazy because, you know, them brothers just getting their masters and getting released from being that fucked up ass record contract. So that's why you didn't hear that's why you couldn't hear that music for so many years, yo. They wouldn't let nobody play it. They couldn't perform. Like,
and not only that, man.
And then
the fucking sample rights on some shit too.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of shit. Like, motherfuckers just was holding them hostage. And then you know, yo died like right before they got their shit.
Like, now you can get De La on Spotify.
Yeah, at first you couldn't even get them on nowhere. YouTube, none of that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If you don't know hip hop unless you know that 3 Feet High and Rising CD, that tape, that shit was that.
Jennifer, oh Jenny.
Past the P's, all
that's
of
that good shit.
Them niggas was in native tongues. It was them, Tribe Called Quest, Money Love, Jungle Brothers, Queen Latifah. If you in our age group, you understood like that. That was the time period when everybody got played on the radio. I don't give a fuck what it was. It was gangster to fucking a nigga wearing jumpsuits with no shirts on.
That was back when niggas was wearing the African medallions, the love of African medallions. Niggas used to wear them. And then to really spin this into the topic. This is when they took over hip hop because it was too masculine. Yeah. It was too knowledgeable. It was teaching us shit. It wasn't just talking about shaking your ass. Now we had that. There's nothing wrong with that. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Luke was there. Everybody. What's them bitches' name? MC Hammer.
357.
Yeah, 357. Old Town 357. Yeah, them bitches.
But all of them was still thorough though.
Yeah, but then they rapped about stuff. It wasn't one lane.
I mean, I know we gonna go into our topic, right? But while we on that particular topic, I wanted to ask both of y'all that shit. How y'all feel about, because that's like with the 3 Feet High and Rising shit, like with the De La Soul shit. How y'all feel about that shit with Puffy giving everybody their publishing back now?
It ain't worth nothing to him.
Right. Yeah, he milked that shit.
It's not worth nothing to him anymore.
Right.
What can he get out of it?
Right, it's nothing he can get out of it.
He has excelled that with other ventures, man. Like that shit.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Nobody's really
at the time, he was being an asshole because he was trying to act like he was tough. That's all that was. Because he could have been gave them their shit back.
Yeah, man, that shit.
How you going to get mad at some niggas because they don't want to be involved in your fuckery? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like niggas didn't want to be involved in your fuckery. That was it. Yeah. Niggas didn't want to be clowns. They was, to speak on the topic that we on, they was men. Yeah. They weren't trying to do the shit that you was doing.
Right.
Not to say Mace wasn't a man. Mace took the money. Yeah. Everybody not going fucking bend their rules and their boundaries just for the money. You know what I mean? It's all kinds of ways to make money. And look how better off that they are. Because they ain't tied to nobody bullshit. So they can do what the fuck they want to do.
They got their own little record label. They put out shit whenever they want. They still torn. You know what I'm saying?
And it's all theirs.
But the way that the Locks went about it, the Locks went at them on some street shit with D&Y. They came up to that motherfucker and was like, look, bitch, turn them loose or you gonna have problems. And he turned their ass loose.
But see, but you gotta understand, he turned them loose from the label, but he still basically had them by the balls because he owned their music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Their hit songs.
So you gotta think, it's like I'm gonna get paid. If you perform this shit, I'm gonna get paid anyway.
Right.
Like that was the whole thing with that.
Like with all that bad boy shit, man. Only person that was walking this earth that got a cut of that was Faith Evans, man. Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't even know what happened. Because of Biggie part in it or whatever, so she was a rightful heir to it. You thought she had chips from albums?
But they wasn't even really cool anyway. All of that shit was for the money grab.
Yeah.
And it's like you could look at the situation like with Jay and Damon. Jay was there for the money, and Jay took the money, got his position that he needed to be in, and then he bounced. Yeah. That's anything though. But it's like, when we men, you have a conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, my shit used to go like this. I'm going to get what the fuck I came here to get. I'm going to make sure you get what you get.
But I'm
going to get what the fuck I came to get. Yeah. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for fucking because we homeboys, goddamn. I came to get my bread. That's what I came to do.
I was just talking about this type of shit, man. Like, yo, this business... It's friends, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people tend to always get the business and the friend shit confused. You know what I'm saying?
But then that goes back to, I gotta say this. I was raised by a man. Yeah. I do shit from a man perspective. Yeah. So a lot of guys don't move from that perspective because they think
feminine.
And like women. Let's keep that shit. Think like women.
I feel like this too, yo. Like if me and you sit down, conduct some business, yo. Your handshake mean more to me than your signature. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hold up.
Your word. You know what I'm saying?
So now it has to be something else now. Because wait a minute, you crossed me and we shook. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feel a certain way about it.
I'm not going to never, probably not going to never deal with you on them terms again. Like that. Right, you know what I'm saying? I just know. Because... when you know what you capable of doing,
about you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that. It's just certain shit. I'm not gonna put you in a position.
But that's the feminine.
Because then I don't want you to bring something out of me to make me angry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna not deal with you.
That's the bitch ass shit.
Because you look at it, it's like, damn, yo got old, and I ain't really, that's my man, but.
It's been plenty of times I was doing stuff and something happened with somebody, and then it's like, we men, my nigga, you chose to do what you was doing. So then if you got snatched or grabbed or whatever, something happened, that don't got nothing to do with me. Yeah.
I'm not here to
You know what I'm saying?
Back.
Like, nigga, I'm saying, you should help us out because we doing this for you. No, the fuck, you not doing nothing for me, nigga. You doing that shit for yourself.
You know what my motto was, nigga?
And I might have surprised the shit.
Get my hand. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. There's nothing else to talk about.
I'm not going to come out here and shoot motherfuckers for you and pay your lawyer. I'm not doing all that. Right. Like, I don't know where you was raised at. I was raised to take care of myself.
Brian Ortega, I got a special set of skills. I'm avenging his fuckery.
Nah, man.
But it is a war against masculinity right now.
Every day, man. TV commercials, man. It'll be, back in the day, man, you look at a Colgate commercial, man, it was like regular people, such and such. Now, if you look at a Colgate commercial, it's an interracial couple. It's going to be 2 men, 2 women. I'm like, yo, it's just
that's subliminal programming, yo. That's what that is, yo. That's mind games, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no disrespect to the alphabet.
I don't care.
I lost count. But
most people that know me, like, especially if you're on my Facebook page, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a type of person, I just want to make you think. Do you really believe that it's that many gay people? At the same time, simultaneously in the world.
I never thought of that, but
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, because I just turned 51. So when I was in junior high, out of all of junior high, we might have had 2 or 3 people that was out that we knew that was gay. Nobody never really talked about it. They was just gay. But then you might have had, hold on, this is what I'm saying. You might have had somebody, you had a bunch of motherfuckers that might have been gay that just nobody really never knew. But it wasn't that many motherfucking people that was gay. I don't got nothing against gay people. I'm talking facts.
It's a huge consumption, like a Komodo dragon.
All of a sudden, then we got to fucking late 80s, 90s,
nobody's talking about the black scientists that found the aspartame or whatever the fuck that shit called the runoff from all the chemicals that they spray on the food to grow food. So the pesticides and shit, right? So I posted it the other day how fish was turning, the male fish was turning, having eggs and was becoming women. Same thing with the frogs, right? So that they pay him to research that, and then all of a sudden we get this big outburst of everybody being gay because I always said this, and it just makes sense to me. If I was going to take over the world or I wanted to do something to people, I'm going to put a chemical that I know that you're going to smoke a cigarette, you're going to drink a Pepsi, you're going to eat some chips, you're going to eat some chicken. So I'm going to take every component that I know that eventually you're going to eat these pieces and it's going to convene in your body.
Listen, bro.
You know what I mean? Next thing you know, your mother drinking coffee, she's drinking Pepsis before she had you. Now all of a sudden you got all these kids is weird.
Listen, bro.
I'm just honestly, weird.
Listen, back in the day, I just had this conversation. Back in the day, and this is no swipe or I'm not, you know what I mean? I got nothing against gay people, but I'm gonna say this. Back in the day, it used to be like a secret society. It used to be quiet, more like underground, more like. It wasn't all in your face, flamboyant, every commercial, every movie, every TV show. It wasn't blatantly thrown in your face like that. My thing is, your theories and your beliefs are your beliefs. Don't make your beliefs and your theories my shit. No. That's where I'm at with it.
It's like a lot of stuff gets leaked through television, man. The Simpsons.
But who owns it?
Family Guy.
Who owns
Family Guy leaks so much.
Nigga, have you ever
Family Guy?
Listen, that's exactly what have you ever watched Adult Swim and fell asleep and that shit was just on?
Yeah.
And you woke up, you like, what the fuck they talking about? Why you sleeping? You hear all this weird shit. The fuck they be playing games, SpongeBob, and I used to tell my kids don't ever watch that shit. My wife used to be mad, why they can't watch that? I said, have you sat down and you actually watched that shit? I said, and listen to what the fuck that they were saying? Everything look like a penis. They grab it. Every fucking thing that look like a penis. All that shit is crazy, man.
And to understand it, you gotta be on some heavy drugs or some shit, man. The way this
shit weird, yo.
Yeah.
I just know I'm a man, yo. Is there certain shit I don't ever fucking with? Got nothing to do with the way I was raised. As a man, it's just certain shit you just don't fucking do. That's it.
Yeah, period.
Say that shit again.
Just certain shit as a man you just don't fucking do. I'm not riding on the back of the scooter with my mans. I'm not doing it. I'm not driving and he ain't around behind me. And vice versa. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I got a fucking 2-seater fucking side by side. I'm in that bitch by myself. I don't need my homeboy and that nigga. Go buy your own fucking bike, nigga. Nah, fuck that. We don't do that.
But see, that's the thing.
That does look zesty, man. That shit don't let your man pop a wheelie.
Yeah.
It looks extra zesty.
And you hold it on tight.
Yeah.
The fuck out
you don't fall
and
off.
your man got one hand in this shit. Get the fuck out
like
of here.
This. You look like his bitch.
Listen, man.
Nah, we'll go ride that motherfucking mechanical bull together.
The masculinity, like you said, man. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is the problem with us trying to protect real men, trying to protect masculinity.
You want me to break it down? I'm going to give you my conspiracy theory. You cannot take over a group of people with men that's in the group. You can't do it. They're going to fight. That's just like most of these niggas, these people that's gay, especially the males, they going to fight. Because they still males at the end of the day. You know, and it just ain't been really tested yet. You know what I'm saying? I can say the black motherfuckers, they gonna fight. Cause every guy that I knew coming up that we was gay, it was this dude when my grandmother lived on Baltimore Smallwood across from the potato chip factory. It was this dude named, no disrespect, his name was Faggy Captain. That's what they called him. And this motherfucker would beat everybody up. You know what I mean? He beat the whole neighborhood up, yo. Just because motherfucker thought because he was gay, he couldn't fight. He was a little tiny motherfucker, beat everybody up. Nah, yo, he was dark. He was fucking dark.
I'm about to say, my cousin was that way too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I just know at the end of the day, these people are up to something, and if y'all don't see it, then something wrong with y'all.
The thing about it, they want to take
they feminizing everything.
Destruction.
They want you to. They know that because they want you to comply.
Are the weapons of mass destruction because we can manipulate the land. We powerful thinkers, whether it's, even when it comes to criminology and shit, man,
You can put us anywhere, we gonna survive.
We gonna adapt, man.
I don't care. You can put me in the sewer, I'm gonna be a Ninja Turtle. You put me fucking in the jungle, nigga, I'm gonna be a fucking tiger. I'm gonna adapt to my surroundings and I'm gonna live. I'm gonna survive.
But that's what men do. You know what I mean?
We catch and eat, man.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And we learn on our feet fast. We do everything fast. Yeah. So the reason, one of the main reasons I think they was attacking it is really to get rid of us. Because you can't take the people and do the things that you are attempting to do right now. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, probably after tomorrow, all hell gonna break loose in about the next 2-3 weeks. Yeah. You can't have all of these people rushing our borders and no women, no kids, and you got all militarized age groups, males, coming from the top of America, from the bottom, they all over the world. That's the UN. Y'all ain't paying attention. That's the United Nations. That's the whole New World Order shit. They're going to try to make, they're going to make you comply. Yep. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make you stay in the house. They're going to make you get a COVID shot. They're going to make you do all of this shit because what we don't understand is when martial law go into effect, it is no constitution. Yeah. We do not abide by the rules that you abide by now. They can kill you on the spot.
I challenge anybody out there right now, leave your house, get in your car, go to the store and find something that you need. I challenge you. I'm always joking and shit, but for real.
Shit running low
right now.
Shit running low. I pay attention to shit.
Find something that you really.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you something simple. I guarantee you, you're gonna go to 3 or 4 stores before you actually find it. Look for some coconut water. Yeah. Anything that's essential to your body sustaining itself, is not right now. Is non-organic. Everything is GMO. They making everything fake because they want to be able to control you. If you can't eat and sustain your body and drink water, you're eventually gonna die. That's what they doing right now. They are attempting to fucking dry you out, fucking malnourish you, have you all fucked up while in the whole process of you doing it, they can get paid off you coming back and forth to the hospital from your little fake ass insurance company, you know what I'm saying, until you die. That's it. They want you out of the way. If you're not listening, when they did the fucking, the Stones was in Georgia, what did it say? In like 8 or 9 different languages. They got to reduce the population. This is the way these motherfuckers think. You know what I'm saying? People up top look at us like we nothing. We roaches, we dogs. That's how they look at us. We nothing. We in the way.
I need people to pay attention to what the fuck is actually going on. Number one, pay attention. The government is getting ready to be shut down.
Oh, yeah.
That's number one. I got a homeboy. The state too. I got a homeboy. Pay attention to how many people
that shut us down.
How many of you motherfuckers that actually got jobs are working from home? Pay attention. It's about to be a real heavy decline in the industrial, as far as what word I'm looking for, Sam? All the buildings as far as real estate.
Oh yeah, they don't want nobody in the building.
Listen, man.
So look, this is what happened just now. They try to get, if you talk to people that work, they try to get a lot of people to go back to work 4 days out the week.
Yeah.
The reason so is because they can't say nothing about the COVID shit if you ain't around a bunch of people.
Right.
So they can't tell you what to do in your leisure life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch, I can go down to the harbor, I can go to the mall, I can do what I want. They tell y'all shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be the next thing. What you're not understanding is everybody don't pay attention. Go back, look at RoboCop, look at Judge Dredd, Demolition Man. They basically was telling you what the future was going to be. You just not paying attention. And RoboCop, why the fuck did they make RoboCop?
Where they were trying to plan a better future without us. I tell people all the time, look at your blaxploitation movies, man. Go back and look at 3 the Hard Way.
And that ain't nothing but they clone Tyrone. Yeah. If you go back and watch it, what happened in Black Dynamite? They try to tell you what the fuck is really going on already, but we don't believe it. The chemicals, the chicken, the fucking perms, They doing all of this shit to combat us. Why do you think they keep so many statistics on us?
What was that?
What the fuck do you need so many statistics on us for? Because you watching us.
What was that fucking movie, man? Undercover Brother.
Undercover Brother.
They put
some of the Colonel's fried chicken.
and it was the beer and it was the malt liquor and Black Dynamite.
Yeah, they sugar the black man dick.
We think it's a game. It's not a game.
It's not a game.
If I don't want you to reproduce, I'm gonna put all of these chemicals in your food to make you have fucking erectile dysfunction.
Man, and that's how.
And now I'm gonna sell you some pills for your dick to get hard.
That's
like nigga, I'm gonna get paid. Like that's what they think.
That's heavy in the black community these days.
They've been getting paid off the black man's dick forever. They started out with HIV and AIDS. They're like, oh yeah,
that backfired on. This is the crazy part. Every fucking thing they ever thrown at us, it's like we that nigga around the way that don't pay nobody no fucking mind. Right. That's who we are as a race. We don't give a fuck about what y'all doing. You know why? Because everything backfired. Yeah, we were so used to y'all. Backfired. Then it's like when other races get to the point where they get fucked up, like this shit right now, where y'all about to lose y'all mind. This black people used to this. We used to not being able to go to food. We used to not being able to eat for 3-4 days. Like we grew up like that. Yeah. That was life. You know what I'm saying?
That shit from the market was gone. It was just gone.
It was gone. Motherfucker, you ate when the fuck you ate, goddamn it, wherever the fuck you ate at. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where mayonnaise sandwiches came from.
Syrup sandwiches. Nigga, you got some batter, you dip them motherfucking green tomatoes in that motherfucker and you fry them bitches and you can find some rice somewhere.
Yeah. Niggas were making a hookup before niggas even went to jail.
Nigga, it was goulash, nigga. Goulash, nigga. Whatever was in that refrigerator, nigga, I put that shit together, nigga.
I told you, my father used to be the master of that shit, man. Whatever in there, it'd be a half a hot dog, some rice.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. And I ain't ashamed of it. I can't cook. I can cook for me. Like whatever I need to do for me, I can figure out. I can fry some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, but cooking a meal, that ain't my shit. Because you know why? It's crazy though. Listen to what I'm saying though.
I'm a cooking
motherfucker. I didn't have to cook because when my mother and father broke up, my mother always cooked and my father cooked. My mother and father cooked growing up. But by the time they was breaking up, I was at that age where you had to start learning how to cook and all that. Yeah. That was right. I was right on the cusp of that. So when my mother and father broke up, I went to live with my father, who was living with my grandmother. And then we lived in a big ass house with 2 kitchens, and my aunt was on the second floor. I never had to cook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, nigga, I learned all the skills on outside on how to survive, carpentry and fucking taking care of the house. All of that shit I learned. Cooking, I didn't have to cook because somebody was always cooking in the house.
Cooked other shit.
Yeah.
Better than fried chicken.
Yeah, I throw my chef shit on for that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that shit, man. But it was like, you know, my grandmothers played, you know, on my father's side and my mother's side, played a big part in me knowing how to cook, man, because the shit smelled good and I was fat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was saying, like, man, grandma, I don't need to, I don't learn how to cook, man. Wife.
No,
you gotta get your ass in here, boy.
I learned you need to learn how to take it. That's why I said I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't cook. I got common sense. If it's some shit in the kitchen and I can throw the chicken out, I'm gonna figure out I can fucking make the batter. You know what I'm saying? I can survive. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't sitting up here fucking doing this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? With the salt.
The salt, nigga. That's sprinkle salt. That's if you drop salt like that, you a zesty ass nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't doing that shit right there.
You can't drop no salt like that.
Now, don't get me wrong. I got some of my homeboys. They was raised by their mothers. Them niggas, when I say they spotted, nutty, brown, mud, all them niggas cook they motherfucking ass off. I can't, nigga. I fucking eat that shit. I can eat.
I can fry some shit. I can like bake meats and shit like that, man. But I cannot make a cake.
Listen, nigga. We gotta give our other bro some props,
That's
man.
why I give Keno, this nigga.
Keno,
he making them pies?
Listen, nigga.
Damn it, Joe.
I done bought 3 of them pies from your nigga.
Shout out to our brother.
Shout out to Keno. Shout out to Keno.
Be the nigga that throw the sugar on there all built. Strong like the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga made some apple cheesecake pies, man.
But that doesn't take away from his masculinity.
No, to me, hold up. To me, that's a form of masculinity. You're supposed to be able to take care of your fucking self. You're supposed to be self-sufficient, yo. Nobody should. You should not be dependent on no fucking body.
He took his grandmoms and aunts.
My wife always said, "God damn, I wish you could cook."
Them all together,
she want me to cook for her, like, but that ain't my shit. That's the only thing I say I probably can't do is that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can't do.
Kicks back in the day. You know what I mean? I'll whip up the steak, you gonna kick off the cake. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Keno, man.
I probably wouldn't be. I don't think I would be this big if I cooked, because I don't like the way certain shit look before it's prepared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I probably wouldn't be
being as though he was, because you know they ate worms and shit in Vietnam and all that shit, man. Like, did he like cook weird shit too?
Nah, this what he did. When he came,
weird shit,
as I was growing up, you know, he would always talk to me about like some of this. He wouldn't talk about a lot of shit that happened over there because it was a lot of deep shit. But shit that was
because he had real bad.
He took a lot of their traits with him because he always used to say, if them motherfuckers can live to 100 years old eating rice and drinking water, I'm gonna do the same thing. And that was his mentality.
But that's
you know what I'm saying? Because he was saying that was one of the ways he survived over there is because you watch the people. You in that jungle. Why you got on all these tactical boots and all of that? They was what my father said. Yo, I was wearing Ho Chi Minh sandals, no socks. I shaved all my hair off. I did whatever the fuck that they did. Because that's if they could survive over here, that's how I'm gonna survive. You know what I'm saying?
But see, everybody don't got that kind of mentality too. The DNAs is different. You get what I'm saying?
But see, he's right though. A lot of them, because my father's cousin, husband or whatever, man, he was over there in Vietnam and he used to kick those same stories, man. Like,
yeah, that's my father used to tell me. That's how you survive. And my father was.
That's how the unit was survive.
My father was a machine gunner. Like he had. My father used to, every time Rambo would come over, my father would be cussing like a motherfucker. He'd be like, that motherfucker, there ain't no way in the world you gonna shoot that gun by. That's the gun that my father, he was a scout. He was go out in front with the big ass, whatever that fucking gun was. I don't know what it was, but he's like, there's no way in the world he got it. You ain't no way in the world. You shooting that bitch with one hand, and you got the fucking, the joints, you got the bullets wrapped around your arm. My father said that shit'll tear your fucking arm off, man.
You know what a Gatling gun is, yo? That's the shit when you spit it, yo.
That's the
Western days, yo.
I think it was an M60.
Yeah, that's what Rambo had.
M60.
Yeah, but see the thing about it, man, like, you know, it's just funny that, like you mentioned Rambo or whatever. For example, masculinity. You know what I'm saying? You never saw motherfucking Sylvester Stallone put a fucking dress on and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gay roles and all this shit. And Denzel has stood strong for it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mainly with our people where they'll try to get us to bend their rule and shit. Like, I tell people too, like, if you get a chance, man, listen to Dougie Doug. He got an interview or whatever. It's probably about an hour long and shit, man. This nigga spits vitamins, man. He said when you're black, you get in Hollywood, get what you can get, and leave.
That's it. I thought about that today because, like, I seen something that damn, what's the basketball player that got the podcast? Something.
Gilbert Arenas?
No. Steve Jackson.
Steve Jackson.
And they was showing like what his worth was, and it was like he was only
shout out to Steve Jackson,
too. Real dude. So I was like, they was like his worth was like $20 million. Then I'm thinking to myself, why this nigga only made $20 million? He paid for it, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, certain levels in life, because I learned this a long time ago, and I used to always tell people that there's certain levels in life you don't want to be on, yo. It's just because if you and especially if you know yourself, you don't need to be on certain levels, yo. Because if you ain't battle tested, there's certain shit in life you just don't need to be involved in. Yeah. It's just honesty. So sometimes you don't need a bunch of money. Cause I remember one time I was watching.
Report all your money.
I watched
you know how much money Jay Prince got? No, nobody do.
I was watching the interview and 50 was talking about Nas, right? And 50 was like, he was talking to Nas, and Nas was a multi-millionaire, but 50 like, yo, I'm going
I'm going all the way. Now I was like, yo, I'm good. Like, how much money can I spend? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got enough. I'm good, my nigga. And in my mind, I've been like that. Like, my whole life was like certain shit. Once I reached certain levels doing certain shit, I didn't like the levels. You know what I'm saying? It's like it took me, some shit would start taking you out of your character. That's not who I am.
And then you know what I'm saying? You were getting lonelier and lonelier.
That's the truth. Niggas don't understand. But you and not only get lonely, you get ostracized. Yeah. In our community, you get ostracized. You get ostracized for being smart. You get ostracized for having shit that everybody else don't have. Like, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And then to spin it back to the masculinity shit, I'm a man. So it's like certain shit you just not gonna say and do to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna fucking joke and play, but the shit that you saying, you really ain't joking and playing. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, my wife just said, "Why you don't be with such and such, and why you don't go around such and such?" And I'm like, "We not on this level. I love him here, but as far as thinking, we not thinking the same. And then before we even get to a point where we gotta bump heads, I'd rather just not even deal with it."
Right. Because I mean, you gotta think, bro. Like at this age, you gotta see peace. Yeah,
that's it.
At this age, you know what I mean. I'm learning that silence is more deadlier than actual.
That's it. There's nothing to even say. If you live this long, you'll know your intuition to tell you that ain't where you need to be. Right. You need to be doing something else.
Saying, yo, like what's understood, no matter what's said.
Right. That's true.
No matter what's said, man. Like I was listening to another good little documentary, man. C.O. Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
He
Damn, I gotta watch that.
He was talking about it or whatever. I mean, he was like on a radio show or whatever. It's about 40 minutes long. And he was saying, like, you know how people look at somebody like him and like, oh, he probably broke. He just
nope, he probably like, good. He probably good. I'm probably ain't where they want to be.
Out there. Yeah. I'm comfortable with how I got it.
Because you ain't got to check. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you want to look at all the motherfuckers.
I don't have to show it to you.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to always look at the niggas that's out there, I don't want to do what the fuck they had to do to get to where they at. I don't know who dick they had to suck, who fucked them in their ass, who they had to fuck in their ass. Like, this real shit.
Let's just
a lot of that back story.
Let's just be honest. Let's just tell the truth. Half of the shit everything ain't always what it seems.
No, you know what I mean? A bunch of shit that comes with that shit.
A lot of motherfuckers, like I just seen a post the other day. I know motherfuckers that wear a lot of designer and drive this and drive that, but they bums and broke. Don't own shit, don't got shit.
Yo, us three have been around motherfuckers personally, and I'm not one to throw names out there, but you know, I know the people, and some of them dead and gone. To where as though the mental training in the hood was, oh, they got money, they got this, they got that.
Yo.
Really, they work for somebody.
Yo, listen to what I'm saying. So look, hold up.
Shit down like a motherfucker.
All right, so you know what I mean? Me and you like family, you know what I mean? From my way, right? You know him when you know what I mean? Because he real quiet, he mind his fucking business. Yo told me something one day. He was fucking with this nigga, and he was like, yo, I was fucking with the nigga, yo, because the nigga had this and he had that. And the whole time, I got triple the money this nigga got. And he was And I had to tell him, I said, yo, usually they the niggas that don't got nothing.
Yeah, like, man, I done seen
it's a trick.
And all three of us know them, nigga, I'm telling, like I said, I'm not going to put no names out there, but I had to tell a bitch about it because she was like, yeah, yo, he that, blah, blah, you're killing mad money, such. I said, first of all, he's a bitch. I said, and then two, that ain't really his money, man. You know what I mean?
The niggas that you don't think got money be having the niggas that y'all think got money, they owe them money.
Yo, you gotta read the Millionaire Next Door.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real. The niggas that you think, the niggas that y'all think is the phony niggas and the niggas that don't got money because they ain't out here weighing all their money and they ain't driving all their money and they ain't doing all this. They the niggas that's cool. These niggas that's out here stunting and fronting and being phony, man, them niggas broke.
That's just like right now. I'm gonna say some man shit. If you out here right now and you stunting like you getting it, you definitely fucking lying. Yeah. You're lying. Insane. Nigga, live in reality. Everything, everywhere, and everybody is fucked up. And if you got a couple dollars, it ain't gonna last long, my nigga.
Trust what I'm trying to tell you. Especially if you out here, you selling shit. That shit ain't gonna last because them people ain't gonna have a job, or it ain't gonna be nothing for them to steal, or ain't gonna be nothing for them to do to spend that money with you. It's not gonna last. You better find something to do with that money.
They gonna send you a check. That's what the fuck you better do. Niggas don't believe me, man. They gonna send you a check.
I'm speaking from experience, nigga. That shit don't last.
Boy, paper money is gonna be.
And you can't even right now. I ain't even gonna. I'm just gonna say, nigga. I don't. If I've been saying this. How long I've been saying this shit, Robbie? Your fucking cash
ain't worth
shit. It's gonna be obsolete. I've been saying this shit before social media, everything, nigga. Your cash is gonna be obsolete because right now it probably costs you a couple $1,000 just to get a couple $1,000 into the bank to get it in the system to use it. Because nobody can fucking fake the system no more. And you can't do it. Nigga, you can't even go to the bank right now and put $3,000 in there without getting flagged.
Listen, right?
Let's not have that conversation.
Well, hold up. See, motherfuckers don't really pay attention to it, mainly us. They feel so good when they do something for us. Why do you think they give you a fresh start program with the IRS now to clean your shit? So they can start you off fresh because they start new programs. They self off fresh, man.
80,000 new fucking people work for the IRS, you know?
Let me ask y'all this question. For those of you that have LLCs and businesses of your own, how is it that the bank dictate to you how much of your money you can get
that's
out
where
of the
we
bank?
At. And so that's why
and
I'm
how
trying
much
to,
you can,
I'm
speaking, you know what I mean? I got to call the bank to tell them.
Me and him are speaking from experience.
Shit is crazy.
I don't have my wallet on me. I left it in the car. I could pull out and show you how many blue Bank of America business cards I have. And for any one of them LLCs, if I need 50 racks right now, I got to call and order the shit. I can't go in the bank and get it.
I'm not going to go in there. I'm not even trying to be no stunner or nothing like this, but this is what he's talking about.
You cannot just go in the bank and say...
business debit.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot just go in the bank and say, hey... I need $20,000. The last time I did that was maybe like 2-3 years ago, and it took me a whole fucking day to get my money that I didn't even get because I had to order the shit. Yeah. It had to come in the fucking truck, and I had to pick it up 2 days later. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit. This shit that we facing now has been going on. This is nothing new. Right now, you cannot go in the bank with more than $3,000 to $4,000 worth of cash without them flagging you. When I'm telling you, when they flagging you, if you don't know what a flag is, they want to see your ID. They want to your Social Security. They want to know what the fuck the money for, where it came
when
from.
You're trying to get slick,
what size underwear
even when you're trying to get slick, so you try to transfer this money to this account, so that you can pay this with that or do this with that. So even when you're doing that, they stop your shit, they flag your shit, they make you wait 24 hours, 48 hours. So it's a freeze.
I can say, yo, man, I know him, man. Me and Curly and my man Dude, we just sold the house, right?
Yeah.
And this how funny it is. Because I've been in business longer than them.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm always moving fluid back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got my check, I ain't had no hold. My check was 12 o'clock that night, my check cleared. Them two niggas' checks ain't cleared for like a week and a half. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Same bank, same everything, just their checks ain't cleared. I'm calling them like, yo, check cleared? No, yo, my shit ain't clear, yo, I gotta hold on. But it's not a game, yo. It's not a game.
I just
they play a lot of games.
I just finished. This is how they do you too, and they know everything about you, man. I just finished with the bankruptcy shit or whatever. So what was happening, you know, when you file bankruptcy, up until you go to the court date, they say watch
every fucking thing you do. Yeah. You can't lie to no people. Oh, nigga, wait till these niggas start posting on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook about how the Fed now and the CBDC shit start taking and filing them. They can't lie. Oh, it's gonna come out when taxes come because you can't file. You can't fucking put your grandkids on your shit. You can't do none of that shit no more. None of that. All of that buying your ass and paying your bills one time and then out the year out that lump sum. Nah, you don't get none of that no more.
And it's like motherfuckers hate them, and they probably don't hate what I'm saying. Trump was trying to put it in all that.
Yeah.
He was trying.
It's war. Hey, it's wars being fought that you have no fucking clue about.
Why do you think they hate him so much?
It's wars being fought that you have
We'll get
no
white
clue.
Man when we leave.
When that man was in office, if you was into real estate, that nigga made sure we ate. You got all types of tax breaks and all kinds of shit because if you own a business that had anything to do with real estate. Because when most of the time real estate shit, a lot of shit they weren't letting you get away with because they know that's how white people hide their money.
There's a lot of people not even educated on that shit, Sam. So speak on that shit so that motherfucker
It's loopholes in every fucking thing, yo. But when it's oversaturated, like maybe I say during COVID kicked over the rock. You know how you kick over a rock and there's a bunch of ants under that motherfucker and they came out and dispersed and went everywhere. That's what COVID did to black people. It made us had to sit still and not had to deal with all these distractions and start doing businesses, getting online, figuring out how to do different ways to make money. And the white man got scared of that shit because we started getting fucking paid. You can't have no rack load of millionaires around here black. You can't do that.
You're right,
because then somebody like me, like I would never understand this. LeBron, Michael Jordan, fucking Steph Curry. How the fuck y'all don't own y'all neighborhood? I will never understand that. You make multi-millions of dollars and you don't own your neighborhood, nigga. I would own every fucking vacant property in my fucking neighborhood.
By jail.
That shit would be called LeBron's way, motherfucker. Like, nigga, if I had my way, nigga, my neighborhood would be called Sammy B's, motherfucker. The B is for bought all this shit. So fuck, nigga, I don't get that. Because your whole neighborhood is for sale, my nigga.
But it's the lack of education, bro. And not only is it the lack of education, it's the, you know what I mean? They brainwash, man.
We're a bunch of fucking followers.
Black people got this I made it syndrome. Whereas though, motherfucker, I say it all the time, black, y'all hear Fats repeating it. Motherfucker make $1 over rent money.
Yep.
As soon as they make $1 over rent money, here they come. Everybody popping bottles, everybody doing this and everybody doing that. My thing is,
we follow trends too much, man.
Yeah, it's too many.
It's like somebody asked me, why you don't do like what big business do? For what, nigga? I've been doing this shit since you buy a house out the back of the newspaper.
The baddest bitch on the planet.
What the fuck I need to tell you about that for?
She ain't the baddest looking bitch on the planet, but she showed me money ain't shit.
It don't mean nothing.
Bezos' wife, when she divorced and
took all your money, shit, and she bitch ain't do nothing but suck his dick.
Like $10 billion away.
You know why? Tax write-off, nigga.
Yeah.
If you do donations, nigga, that mean you ain't got to pay till you do. Oh, this your philanthropist you gave all that away. Oh, no, you don't pay tax for the next 10, 20 years, motherfucker. It's a game, yo.
But she showed
that Dave mastered. And our dumb ass is sitting around looking stupid.
But see, but we learning it though.
Stupid shit.
No, we learning it though.
Yeah.
And one thing that they don't like about us is we get on here, places like this, and we tell motherfuckers. That ain't what you supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to get on TikTok and tell a motherfucker, look, yo, you know when you go start your LLC, you need to get in the straw man line and change your name to LOB. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You need to become a Moorish American because then you don't pay taxes. You're not involved in all of that shit that they in. You understand? It's a lot of shit that we don't know, and that's the reason why I know in the next couple of weeks, we're going to shut this motherfucking internet down, nigga. This shit going down, nigga. And when it pop back up, only certain motherfuckers going to be able to use it. Everybody ain't going to have access to all this shit. That's why I always keep telling y'all, you walk around with a computer in your fucking hand and don't know shit about nothing. You don't know how to fucking wash your ass with the proper shit if you need to, if you couldn't go to the hospital. You don't know how to grow nothing. You don't know where the fuck you came from. You ain't researched shit about nothing but some bitch with got her body done, and what's the next party? Or you ordering fucking shoes and clothes all fucking day. I know one thing about me, if I'm on the phone, which I am fucking a lot, I'm learning something. This motherfucker right here is full of shit. Is full of information, motherfucker. I'm learning something. Every fucking 5 minutes I'm on my page. All my algorithms is the shit that I like to learn about. That's what pop up on my shit. Ain't gonna be no whole bunch of titties and fucking bitches with their ass all out twerking and attempting to dance, and y'all don't even know nothing about that twerking. Where the fuck it come from? Where it originate from? Take your ass to look at the people from Africa. You doing the same shit that them people be doing over there because you the same motherfuckers. You don't get it though. Yeah. You don't even take the time to research. No, you thinking all this shit funky. New. You think it's something new. You twerking and all that shit is old as fucking ancient time.
And I have to say, I give them a hard time about the wigs and the lashes or whatever, but it's just another form of what our ancestors used to do. Where a lot of gold, long lashes represented beauty back then.
We wore wigs.
And stuff like that.
Hey, the British government, the parliament, what you think they do? Yeah. Who you think they learned that from? Yeah. With the wigs.
Yeah, the big wig party, man.
They learned that from us, because that's what we did.
Yeah. They took everything from us, the pyramid.
Fucking bastards. I'm gonna tell you, go look up something.
Idolatry.
That you need to research. Go find out where we at. What we so-called is America. Because it's really not America. Find out how many places in America is named Memphis. And what is Memphis? How many places are named Egypt in America? You don't understand none of that. Why you can't go in the Grand Canyon? Why you can't go all the way through the Grand Canyon? They block you from everything because they telling you a bunch of fucking lies. If you don't even research none of that shit, you think somebody like me sound crazy. I'm gonna be crazy. When this shit hit the fan, you're gonna be saying, this motherfucker.
Just like people don't know how the man walk on the moon and the moon shining behind.
That shit phony. Fuck you gonna get to the moon and now you can't never go back. That's some bullshit.
I'm trying to understand, man.
Did you see the contraption that they had? It looked like Fat Albert in the game.
They know more than what the fuck they telling us. I'll tell you that goddamn much. And they've been changing history forever. They're gonna do it. They get ready to do it to you again.
That's why I was listening. Hold up, Rob. I was listening to Corey Holman. He said some shit that people need to understand. Like, no matter how much money that you get on a job, you will never be bigger than the job.
Fuck no.
Nah. They're not going to teach you everything for you to go get rich.
And then you need to understand that most of the shit that you think,
$500,000
the shit that you think is not a job is a job. Basketball and football is a job. Yeah. Rapping is a job. That's a job. You work for the record company, motherfucker. You ain't working for you.
Football.
You working for them people. You making them millions of dollars and you get a percentage of it. Yeah. It ain't yours.
And the thing about it is, it's good that we came up when we did because we know how the business go without really being all the way in it. That's why, like A Tribe Called Quest, them they first 2 albums they had to wash them. They didn't get shit off of them, man, because of the samples and all that type of shit. So they had to make their money. Why do you think motherfuckers like Just Ice, Mantronics, EPMD, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, all these dudes are still touring, but they go where it's appreciated. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Schoolie D still touring, him and Cold Money.
Lionel Richie never fucking stopped touring.
No.
And that man almost 80 years old. He been touring every fucking since he came out.
Curtis Mayfield was touring till he died.
All overseas money. Been getting money forever.
Eddie Levert. OJs ain't never stopped. One died, they had another motherfucker tour.
That's it, man.
B.B. King toured until he died. Them motherfuckers, that's how they made the money, the tour money. How you think Ron Isley got jammed up? You know what I'm saying? He wanted straight cash, $75,000.
T-Neck. Yeah, if y'all research them, they was gangsters. They wasn't just singing. Them niggas was gangsters.
Yeah,
they was tied in with the mob.
Yeah,
and that's how they was making their money, and that's how they was still making their money. And they got with Ron Isley got with R. Kelly to clean up some money to get back in the game to make some money.
Yeah, man. You know, this is people don't understand the history. This is shit that men did, man. Because we can manipulate situations and make it work for us. Yeah. But like you say, when they try to take down the mental,
they need you docile. Yeah. You easy. Because they think you're easier to control. But the problem is, what they haven't tested yet, what they about to now, because that's what's coming down the pipe. If they keep poking you, they want to see how you're going to react. So that's going to be the next thing, to see who reacts to what's coming down the pipe next. Yeah. How we going to react and who's going to react. So now they already know about the algorithms and all of the shit that you like and the things you do. They already know who to target.
They know what they're doing. They demasculating our men. Right. They emasculating our men, making sure that they
know who to fucking target.
Right.
When they get ready, when the lights go out and they start fucking coming with the drones and the robots and all, they know who to go after to shut them the fuck up.
I'm gonna get to my man comment that he had put on there on the topic or whatever. It's basically some of the same stuff that we
all right, cause we get ready to have to fight. About. Y'all laugh when I say that shit, man. You better get a slingshot and a machete, and don't be scared, cause it's coming. It's all going some crazy shit get ready to kick off in this country. This country ain't gonna be nothing like you think it is. I got a conspiracy theory, right? I think the elites, cause I keep saying Hunger Games and nobody pay attention. On the Hunger Games movie, the elite was not near the people. You had to get on a train and go wherever the elites was to their city. And their city was heavily fortified, right? So I think the elites is running to like islands. I think they get ready to make the United States like a jail, basically. Like if you head, you gonna do what the fuck they tell you to do. That's what it is.
I don't believe that.
That's just my conspiracy theory.
My man Adrian Kins, like I said his whole name, he don't break law no more. AKA Hop. He was like, there is least resistance to oppose the government, military, police, and other powers that be when you have docile men. Key word.
Soft.
You know, when you've been in a position where you have dealt with people from all walks of life and learned their behavioral traits and patterns, it's natural for you to read people. I can see that there are men in profile circumstances that just want to protect their status and wealth, and in doing that, they become subservient, excessively submissive. Kanye.
You're going to comply. You're going to do what the fuck they tell you to do.
Snapped out of it. You know what I mean? So they are fearful to speak out against the system. You named a few people. And the systematic oppression, abuse, discrimination, and racism to protect themselves.
How can you?
Yeah.
How can Michael Jordan was the first prototype of a superstar. Yeah. Between him and Michael Jackson, right? Yeah. Then it was Tyson. Now, Michael Jordan had to be controlled because Mike wanted to do what the fuck he wanted to do until they fucking killed his father, right? To let him know who the fuck running this shit. You know what I'm saying? And ever since his father got killed, has that man shut the fuck up and did what the fuck he was told to do? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
That man. Well, let me finish what you said. This is the last piece. He said they get sold the idea that their status and wealth makes them exempt. Prime example, we just talked about.
They don't.
This allows those that want to get rid of the warrior spirits of men that possesses high levels of intelligence, discipline, structure, dignity, integrity, and masculinity as men.
That's what they want done. They can control you once you ain't got none of that shit. And that's where we at. You gonna comply. That's all they want you to do. I'm just telling you, man. They want you to comply.
They was going to work with Kanye when they were like, oh, well, we're going to turn you to a millionaire overnight. Hell yeah, he's like, I don't give a shit. Like, okay, do what you got to do.
Can't control everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Some niggas ain't going to go. Some niggas right now.
But then they put the crazy
speak out because they tired of it. But some niggas can't do nothing because then they, like I said, them people got you by the balls. Yeah. Oh, they show you pictures of your kids and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, we gonna kill your kid. We gonna grab them from school and make them disappear. Blah, 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 blah.
Let your mother tongue out and shit.
That shit is not a game.
Why nobody talking about them 1,000 kids that disappeared from Cleveland?
Yeah.
It's 1,000 kids. 1,000.
Like I said, it's shit going on this planet, yo. We don't know. We don't have a clue. That's for another show, man.
That's a
whole nother fucking show.
There's so much shit going on.
We gotta get
these people been fucking experimenting on us and playing with us for years.
Yeah, they think it's only Henrietta Lacks. No,
it's everything.
Way more than that.
It's more deeper than that.
They go. The rabbit hole goes real deep. Them people under the ground, all kinds of cities.
And the Kardashians hold the key because they done locked down the black man's blood. I'm just saying, motherfuckers don't pay attention.
Oh, man. Did you see? Let me ask you something. There was some shit I seen on Facebook. This was like a couple days ago, right? Mm-hmm. They said it was a hole in Chicago, and they went in this hole under the ground. It's a whole city.
That's all. Off the sidewalk. That's all.
Off the side, a whole. I'm talking about it had electric and everything.
They had a basketball court, school, bank. That's what I'm trying to tell you, yo. I'm gonna give y'all something to research if you really think I'm crazy. Look up Tartarian, the Great Mud Flood. Just research it. I guarantee you be looking at that shit for like 2-3 days because you're gonna get an understanding. Most of the shit that we got now, we been had in the 20s, the scooters, the bikes, the motorcycles, all kinds of, the bullet train. We had all of that, yo. The Tartarian system was in like where Russia is now. They changed the name. That's why I said they always changing shit and changing names of the places and all of that. It's a bunch of shit. That's why they up there in Ukraine now, because it's shit up there that they not gonna tell you that they know that's up there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you gotta go and research Tartarian.
And then they always flip it and make it like
the World Fairs. Go research the Tartarian World Fairs. They had 2 World Fairs. You got and the Great Mudslide and the Great Reset. Go back, dig it up. You'll see by all of that shit underground, all of these buildings. We had free energy, yo, all kinds of shit, yo. And these motherfuckers fuck the whole world up, yo. And they get ready to do it to us again. So
yep. It definitely is.
I mean, that's like I said, that's for a whole nother show. You gotta understand the Sumerian text. You gotta know about the Anunnaki. You gotta read the book of Enoch. You gotta look at the Lost Book of Enki or the Lost Book of Enlil. Like, you gotta look all of that shit up, and you'll start getting a different understanding. Stop being stuck in your religion, man. And go research.
Yeah, and the thing about it, man, like if people want some real knowledge too, as the Bible, you gotta look at the Old Testament, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, people are wait. That's
you gotta read that.
If you into the Bible and all that, right? And if you go and research what I'm telling you to research now, you'll see where all of the stuff that's in the Bible came from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And who the real people are. You have to go and get an understanding about where they took all of that information and compiled it into one book. You know what I'm saying? You got to get an understanding about
Quran, the Bible, Old and New
The reason why they don't want you to learn about certain shit because the truth come out. Yeah. The Knights Templar, yo, like the Catholic Church, yo, they terrible.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers was killing motherfuckers if you wasn't into their religion, nigga. They killed the whole world, nigga. Like, they went all over around the world taking everybody's riches and knowledge and killing them if they didn't believe in the shit that they believe.
You know what? The easiest way to do it
the
is
Catholic
try to
Church
make it like another religion
had
is the worst.
a fucking army, and that was the Knights Templars. Research the shit, man.
Yo, that's like you said, yo. That's
and then what happened when the Knights Templars got too fucking powerful? They killed them. That's where the day Friday the 13th came from, because they killed them on fucking Friday the 13th. Look it up, nigga.
They took it all out of elevators and stuff too.
All right, look it up.
They took it out of elevators.
Because the number 13 is the sacred number, but they're not gonna tell you that.
Yeah, we gonna fill all the men on that if they let us back on air.
They ain't gonna let us
nice show. They gonna shut us the fuck down. I ain't gonna be able to work tomorrow. Well, fuck it. This has been the Bro Show. Big Tone in the house.
Boy, Sign Speaks.
Your boy Rob King, man. Y'all be easy.
We out.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
That's why I'm tripping people talk about fucking truth.